This here is your traditional Bedwars map. I wanted to see if it's possible to beat Minecraft, that is, beat the Ender Dragon, in this world. I included a skeleton and a spider spawner, as well as a goodie chest and an end portal at the top of the map. I posted a full list of changes down below. And by the way, if you're new, I'd really appreciate if you join the community. You can do this by subbing or following me on Twitter. It's obviously your choice, but it means a lot to me. Day 1. On the first day, my only goal was to get tools. I knew that in 10 minutes, mobs would begin spawning on my island and I would probably die.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours.
I forgot to record my game sounds, I'm sorry. I decided to mine my leaves in hope of getting a sapling. Leaves have a 5% chance of dropping saplings. Oh wait, jungle's the only leaf that is twice as rare. Surprise, surprise, I did not get a sapling, but luckily there are other saplings in the map, so it's fine. With my new materials, I decided to travel to the middle island, which was a terrible idea. It was actually pretty safe on my original starting island, but then I forgot mobs can spawn and they can go on bridges. If things couldn't get worse, while I was on the main island exploring, it started raining. I didn't know this at the time, but mobs can spawn when it rains during the daytime. I narrowly avoided getting killed by a skeleton the first night. Luckily, I could knock this baby zombie in the void. All good. But wait, there's more. Using my really pro gamer skills, I dodged both zombies. Psych! What? Aw. So I singled off one of the zombies. Aw, but it despawned. I decided to finally make a shield, which is probably the most important PvP item in Minecraft. Bam. And I decided to check out the spawners. That's a mod, by the way. And I can't believe it. I wasted 30 minutes before I realized the daylight cycle was off. Are you kidding me? This meant it was literally impossible to turn night. That's an easy fix, though. And we have diamonds. Don't worry, I lit up my island.
Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser.
This is actually a great way of getting bone meal. Bruh. I basically spent the next 10 minutes wandering around, keep forgetting things. On the top of the lighthouse, there's a bunch of emerald blocks, and I decided to mine them just so I can get free materials. These were insanely important to get. I'll explain later. Even further above that is the lobby island. Yeah, so these are just a bunch of random items. No, I definitely didn't place these gifts here. That would be absurd, right? So these are just a bunch of random plants and materials. I don't think I can actually get dirt, which is annoying, but just beat the game already. At this point, it was night, and I was stuck. It was dark, mobs were spawning, all that stuff. My health was basically gone. Since I allowed myself to sleep on the second night, I knew that if I found a bed, I could probably escape. In one of the floors of the lighthouse, there's a room with beds in it. The issue, there's a spider spawner in there. Now, while spiders couldn't spawn because I lit up the area, there were still zombies. So Mission Impossible style, I broke through the wall and I went in. I'm drastically simplifying this, but this was definitely the hardest thing I've done in the world so far. I eventually managed to steal a bed and finally go to sleep. I do not want to do that again, that was stressful. In the morning, it was day 3 and I was finally able to head back. Okay, this video is going to become too long. I have to start speeding up. On day 3, I began work on my farms using the items I got in middle. Since there wasn't enough room at my base, I decided to expand to a new island. And more farms. Things were really picking up pace. On day 4, I continued my farm and I began to place water down. Also, in an extreme stroke of luck, I managed to get a wandering trader. While it had bad trades, I was actually able to steal the llamas.
Machine that's hacking at the tangled roots, no conscious barks in me, grab ancient sequoias to break into. Ooh, I just chop and chop.
Day 5, I decided to use some of the bones I got to make my farm faster. Today I figured I would set up the nether. There's only a few pieces of gravel on the map and I decided to go to middle to mine them. If you were wondering how I was going to get obsidian, I had a plan. Ender chests can drop up to 8 pieces of obsidian, and best part is I didn't even need a diamond pick. I decided instead to use this obsidian to make an enchanting table. If you were wondering why I saved those llamas earlier, I could actually kill them and get leather. This is the only way of getting leather on this map.
Watch him bleed sap and leave behind a trail of drop crumbs and then stitch a million-acre quilt of ivy and moss. I'm an automaton with the
Ta-da! And sharp 1.
by sycamore and hickory, the rhythms of falling logs and a snapping twig symphony. As half tempo, my watch goes by and the
Fun stuff.
chopping pines in the grass, but drowsy father time.
So let's talk about villagers. These are basically the crux of this challenge, and there's no way I'm winning without them. This guy can get me unlimited diamond armor. Unfortunately, I had to do a lot of trading to get to that point. I'll admit, it was probably not worth it, it was very expensive. I was able to make some of it back by smelting down the boots, but it wasn't really that big of a deal. I think that when the build team created the world, they disabled structures from spawning, which includes the Nether Fortress. Don't worry, I just created a new 1.16 world and I moved the Nether over. Wasn't bad. I was able to get some bone blocks, which were very helpful for my farm. Got kind of intimidated by the ghasts, so I left. I quickly got a bow and I returned back to the Nether. But hey, I only died once. Twice. 3 times. I left the Nether and I recrafted my armor, but I felt like it was time for me to finally get good enchantments. These are the enchantments on my armor and weapons. They're not amazing, but whatever. So this was it. The culmination of about 10 hours of filming. I don't think I've ever been in Minecraft legit before. It always involves some form of cheating. I don't want to call this a legit run. I had such easy access to all the diamonds and all the materials and stuff. It was just a matter of figuring out where to go next. The boss fight wasn't anything special either, but I did have fun with it. I hope you enjoyed the journey at least. So yes, I think it's possible to beat the game on this map. I did give myself some items like new saplings and plants, but I don't think they were actually required. I made a pinned comment with my thoughts about the challenge, but I think that the only major change I had to make was making the end portal spawn.